Hi, my name is Annie, and welcome to the Walking Word, where we go through the Holy Bible in a year as part of discipling. We are currently in the book of First Kings, and we're in First Kings chapter 2. So, chapter 2 of First Kings. Now, the days of David drew near that he should die, and he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth. I go the way where all men will go, basically. Be thou strong, therefore, and show yourself a man, and keep the charge of the Lord your God, to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes, his commandments, and his judgments, his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses, that you may prosper in all that you do, and whithersoever you turn yourself. That the Lord may continue his word which he spoke concerning me, saying, If your children take heed to their way, to walk before me in truth and all their heart, and with all their soul, there shall not fail thee a man on the throne of Israel. So just my son, this is all I'll charge you. Stay true. Stay true to the words of God, and our lineage will be set for life. Moreover, you know also what Joab the son of Zeruiah did to me. He became a traitor and followed Adonijah. And what he did to the two captains of the hosts of Israel, and to Abner the son of Ner. Remember, Abner was King Saul's chief captain, and he's the one who killed Joab's brother, one of the other sons of Zeruiah. And unto Amasa the son of Jether, whom he slew, and shed blood of war while they were at peace, and put the blood of war upon the girdle that was about his loins, and his shoes that were set on his feet. Do therefore according to your wisdom, and let not his raw head go down to the grave in peace. But show kindness unto the sons of Barzillai the Gileadite, and let them be of those who eat at your table. For so they came to me when I fled because of Absalom your brother. And behold, you have with you Shimei the son of Gera, a Benjamite of Bahurim, which cast me with a grievous curse in the day when I went to Mahanaim. But he came down to meet me at Jordan, and I swore to him by the Lord, saying, I will not put you to death with the sword. Now therefore hold him not guiltless, for you are a wise man, and know what you ought to do unto him. But his whore head you bring down to the grave with blood. So basically, it's not that David is being nasty. He's just warning his sons, these guys, uh, they always say your company is just as good as your employees. These guys who are in your clique are and surround the throne and the dealings of the government of the day and things like that. Be very wary of them. In fact, I give you free advice. Their heads need to go down. So these are men David has dealt with for years, so he knows them well. So David slept with his fathers and was buried in the city of David. Mhm. Wow. David has died. Oh, David has died. And the days, we're in verse 11, and the days that David reigned over Israel were 40 years. 7 years reigned in Hebron, and 33 years reigned in Jerusalem. Isn't that interesting? 33 years, the same number of years Jesus' life and his heart for Jerusalem on earth. But we know David is a foreshadow of Christ because, David, son of David, the first name in the New Testament and the last name in the Old Testament, in the Old Covenant, rather. Then sat Solomon upon the throne of David his father, and his kingdom was established greatly. So meaning he was successful. And Adonijah, the son of Haggith was one of the other wives of David, came to Bathsheba, the mother of Solomon, and said, "Do you come peaceably?" And he said, "Peaceably." Okay, so Adonijah goes to his stepmom, basically. He said, "Moreover, I have somewhat to say unto you." And she said, "Okay, go on." And he said, "You know that the kingdom was mine, and that all Israel set their faces on me, that I should reign. Howbeit the kingdom is turned about, and it has become my brother's, for it was his from the Lord. Okay, and now I ask one petition of you, deny me not." And she said unto him, "Go on." And he said, "Speak, I pray you, unto Solomon the king, for he will not say you nay, that he give me Abishag, the Shunammite wife." Come on, David's sons. Are you crazy? And but she, oh my goodness, can you imagine this? Your father's widow, you're coming to ask his other, the queen mother, because now she's the queen mother because Solomon is the king. She's the queen mother. You're coming to ask one of his other wives, "Hey, can I take your husband's other wife?" How lost is that? How lost is that? And Bathsheba said, "Well, I will speak for you unto the king." Basically, okay, let me ask King Solomon and hear what he says. Bathsheba therefore went unto the king Solomon to speak unto him for Adonijah. And the king rose up to meet her, and bowed himself unto her, and sat on his throne, and caused a seat to be set for the king's mother, and she sat on his right hand. Then she said, "I desire one small petition for you. I pray you, say me not." And the king said unto her, "Ask on, my mother, for I will not say no to you." And she said, "Let Abishag the Shunammite be given to Adonijah your brother to wife." And King Solomon answered and said unto his mother, "And why do you ask Abishag the Shunammite for Adonijah? Ask for him the kingdom also, for he is my elder brother, even for him, and for Abiathar the priest, and for Joab the son of Zeruiah." Basically, immediately, Solomon had some wisdom, because he can already see right through Adonijah's play, because this was considered a wife of David. They can actually literally take over the throne and justify it, actually, because she's the wife of David. She can rise to be a queen. Then King Solomon swore to the Lord, saying, "God, do not do so to me the more also, if Adonijah have spoken this word against his own life. Now therefore, as the Lord lives, which has established me and set me on the throne of David my father, and who has made me a house, as he promised, Adonijah shall be put to death this day." No any other day, today. And King Solomon sent by the hand of Benaiah the son of Jehoiada, and he fell upon him, that he died. Okay. And unto Abiathar the priest said to the king, "You get to Anathoth and to my own fields, for you are worthy of death. But I will not at this time put you to death, because you did bear the ark of the Lord before David my father, and because you have been afflicted in all wherein my father was afflicted." So Solomon thrust out Abiathar from being a priest unto the Lord, that he might fulfill the word of the Lord, which he spoke concerning the house of Eli in Shiloh. Uh-huh. Wow, because remember, Abiathar was the son of Ithamar, which was basically coming from the lineage of Eli. And God had rejected Eli. So it's actually a fulfillment of one of God's curse when Abiathar is kicked out of the temple and his priesthood is revoked. Oh, wow. Yeah. Verse 28. Then tidings came to Joab. So we've dealt with Adonijah, we've dealt with Abiathar, and now Joab. Then tidings came to Joab, for Joab had turned after Adonijah, though he turned not after Absalom. And Joab fled unto the tabernacle of the Lord and caught hold of the horns of the altar. Again, let's all run to God. When things get thick, let's go back to the God who chose Solomon himself. And it was told King Solomon that Joab was fled unto the tabernacle of the Lord, and behold, he is by the altar. Then Solomon sent Benaiah the son of Jehoiada, saying, Go fall upon him. And Benaiah came to the tabernacle of the Lord and said unto him, Thus says the king, Come forth. And he said, No, but I will die here. And Benaiah brought the king's sword again, saying, Thus said Joab, and thus he answered me. Hey! And the king said unto him, Do as he has said, and fall upon him, and bury him, that you may take away the innocent blood which Joab shed from me and from the house of my father. And the Lord shall return his blood upon his own head, who fell upon two men more righteous than he, and better than he, and slew them with the sword, my father David not knowing thereof, to wit Abner son of Ner, captain of the host of Israel, and Amasa the son of Jer, captain of the host of Judah. Their blood shall therefore return upon the head of Joab himself, and upon the head of his seed forever. But upon David, and upon his seed, and upon his house, and upon his throne, shall there be peace forever from the Lord. This is why Jesus is called, the son of David, the Prince of Peace, everlasting peace. So Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, went up and fell upon him and killed him. And he was buried in his own house in the wilderness. And the king put Benaiah the son of Jehoiada in his room over the host, and Zadok the priest did the king put in the room of Abiathar. So now Benaiah is being promoted from the captain of the bodyguard team into the captain of the entire host, of the entire, basically, military force. And the king sent and called for Shimei and said unto him, Build thee a house in Jerusalem, and dwell there, and go not forth there any whither. For it shall be that on the day you go out and pass over the brook of Kidron, you shall know for certain that you shall surely die. Your blood shall be upon your own head. And Shimei said unto the king, The saying is good, as my lord the king has said, so will your servant do. And Shimei dwelt in Jerusalem for many days. And it came to pass at the end of 3 years, that two of the servants of Shimei ran away unto Achish, son of Maachah, king of Gath, the Philistine. And they told Shimei, saying, Behold, your servants be in Gath. And Shimei arose and saddled his ass and went to Gath to Achish to seek his servants. And Shimei went and brought his servants from Gath. And it was told to Solomon that Shimei had gone from Jerusalem to Gath and was come again. So he basically, Solomon had him under constant surveillance. And the king sent and called for Shimei and said unto him, Did I not make you swear by the Lord and protested unto you, saying, Know for certain, on the day that you go out or walk abroad, you shall surely die? Did I tell you that? You said unto me, The word that you have heard is good. So you came into agreement with what I said. Why then have you not kept the oath of the Lord and the commandment that I had charged you with? The king said moreover to Shimei, you knew all the wickedness which your heart is privy to, that you did to my father. Therefore the Lord shall return your wickedness upon your own head, and King Solomon shall be blessed, and the throne of David shall be established by the Lord forever. So the king commanded Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, which went out and fell upon him, that he died, and the kingdom was established in the hand of Solomon. And the kingdom was established in the hands of Solomon. Let's move on to chapter 3, where we see Solomon marrying Pharaoh's daughter.